in New York City, found the Habibi, Bassil Hafez. How we doing, man? Welcome to New York.
I'm great, bro. Appreciate you having me here.
Of course. Tell me about MSG, the very stereotypical question. Is this like a dream come true?
100%. It's a dream come true, man. I've seen all the greats fight here, and I've always dreamed of doing it myself. And so, third fight in the UFC, it's a dream come true. And Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson, now Bassil Hafez.
And I'm curious because your opponent, Oban Elliott, has been getting a lot of media attention. He was on Hawani. I see all of his tweets blowing up, people really hyping him. How does that make you feel? Because I know you very well personally, and I've been following your career. Not as many people have been. For whatever reason, they're all over Oban. Like, are you feeling like you kind of want that attention? Like, I don't know. Like, how does that make you feel?
Honestly, I didn't even notice he was on any of that. I don't pay attention to that garbage. Yeah, no, I'm not paying attention to the things that don't matter. I'm worried about fight night. I feel like I'm getting love as well. So, him getting love, I expected. He's a tough opponent. He's, ranked a bit higher than me, and I'm excited to take his ranking and keep jumping up. So I'm excited for it.
Why do you think the attention, though? You think it's like the European element? Like, I didn't know he was that big a star, honestly.
I think it's his accent, People would get a little amazed by the accent. He sounds kind of funny, like a character or something. But no, I mean, he's a tough fighter, and he's got hype behind him as well. But, I think I'm underestimated for a reason, and I'm excited to show that on fight night and steal his hype.
Well, I mean, Mickey Gall, you certainly got your flowers, but coming in against JDM, it was, a lot of people may be overlooking you. I don't know if people are overlooking you here, but like you said, the underdog role, so to speak. Like, how are you looking at this stylistic matchup?
I think it's a great matchup. I think I really match up well with him everywhere. I think I'm better in all spots, and I'm a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I have good striking. I have great chin. I'm in great shape for this fight, better than I was for the Mickey fight. I improved a lot of areas thanks to the UFC PI and what they're testing and everything they're able to do. So I think I made a lot of changes, the right changes, and I'm excited to show that on fight night. And it's going to be a great fight, for sure.
Are you looking next year, at the end of this year, are you looking 2025 to really pick up that pace a little bit?
No, yeah, I mean, I want to stay busy. I definitely wanted to fight recently before June 1st fight, and I had an injury that pulled me out. So sometimes you get injuries in training. I train pretty hard. I help my training partners out as well, and so I'm always putting time in the off camp, in the off season, and hopefully I'll be back in early 2025 as well. This is pick up steam and keep it, but can't help when injuries happen, and just know that I'm always going to be ready, and I'm excited that I got this fight. Thank you to Sean Shelby and the UFC for giving me this opportunity. It's a dream come true to fight MSG. And regardless, Oban Elliot, Oban, friggin' Joe Smith, doesn't matter. I'm excited to fight.
So after a big win here against Oban, who do you want next? Because you said you got a name or two on your mind.
I mean, I definitely want a ranked opponent. I think I'll prove that I deserve that, especially with the past JDM fight, and keep on winning. But I mean, I'd love for the UFC to be in Philadelphia again, and I'd love to be at the Wells Fargo Center, represent my hometown area, and then hopefully one day UFC Cairo in Egypt. That'd be the dream. So I think we'd blow the roof off that place. I know there's a lot of politics involved, but those are the two dreams. Wells Fargo Center, I will accomplish that, and UFC Cairo in Egypt will accomplish that as well one day.
So not a who, but a where. Wells Fargo, bare knuckle is coming to Wells Fargo January. Like, what do we need to do to get UFC back to Philadelphia? It's been so long, and like you have yourself, all those Marquez guys, Algio, like it's popping. Why can't we come to Philadelphia?
I think before there was maybe some issues with the commission. I heard rumblings of this and that, and I kind of know what they're talking about. I haven't been through it myself, but there's a big change they had recently, and so things are different now, and hopefully that's the reason to come back. But I want this to be a push. Definitely there's a lot of guys in Philly that are deserving to fight in their hometown. Philly's a big fight city. I know it's been known for boxing, but MMA is big there now as well. So let's get back to the Wells Fargo Center. I'd love that.
And talk to me about this welterweight division, because Bilal's injured, big scramble up top. Everybody's saying interim. We gotta. I don't know how long he's going to be out, but what do you think should happen up top of your division?
I think they're releasing something about it. I think Shavkat's going to fight Usman. I don't know how definite that is, if it's just a rumbling, but I train with Usman. I think he deserves it. He's a great fighter. He's still one of the greatest, and I think people are underestimating him, what he can do, and so I think that's fine. Interim, non-interim, interim is just a way of place-holding the next guy in line. At the end of the day, usually guys, when they win an interim, they don't count that. They want to win the real title. So hopefully Usman gets that against Shavkat, and then the winner of that will be fighting for the title next. And I know JDM's up there, and I got to get that back. So hopefully he's champion by the time that I get up there, and I can get that rematch, earn that.
That would be the ideal title fight, you and JDM?
Oh, hell yeah.
And I actually have a bone to pick with you. You were on Alex Bihunin, and you said your favorite TV show is The Sopranos and Breaking Bad? You can't have one. Which is better, Sopranos or Breaking Bad?
I think they're both great, man. I think they're both great. So like, I think they're both great in their own right. Sopranos is an all-time classic, and the ending isn't bad. Sometimes shows have bad endings, and Breaking Bad, I love that one as well. You can love two things at once, Like I love you and I love the UFC, so why not?
I'm just being difficult. My top 3 shows is Sopranos #1, Breaking Bad 2. Game of Thrones would have been #1, but that ending brought it down to #3. So
that ending is ass, bro. I think everybody knows, like, the developers or whatever, the guys who make the shows, they got other offers, and you could see that in the last season. Like, every episode was a build-up for something crazy, and then the last season, a million things happened in, like, one episode every time. And it's like, yeah, Game of Thrones would have been up there, too, if it wasn't for that. But still, I like Sopranos. I'm a Philly guy. The Jersey thing, it's like, it's kind of close to home. I understand a lot of it. It's just great writing, and I just love that show. And then Breaking Bad.
You're the one who knocks.
I am the one who knocks.
Bassil, last question for you.
Actually, a bit about that. I got a scam call from like some dude in like another country. I think it was like a dude in like Pakistan or India or something, like trying to like sell me something. And I think I just kind of like me and my friends, we always do this thing where we prank the scam callers. And so he literally, like, we could tell I was fucking with him at one point, and he just goes, "Listen, buddy, I am the one who knocks." And I remember that till this day, bro. The best scam call I ever got. And then I told him I'm a fighter, and he looked me up, and I guess he already had my name and stuff. He was, "The Habibi? Okay."
He's like, "I'm not knocking, actually. I'm good."
Okay, don't knock. You have my information. Leave me alone.
Last question. I'll be posting this tonight, maybe tomorrow. If I do post it tomorrow, that's Thursday. Go Birds, Thursday Night Football. Who you got, Commanders or our Eagles?
Oh, the Birds, baby. Birds all the way. They just whooped on Dallas, my coach's team, and they're going to whoop on the Commanders now. Hopefully Birds go to the Super Bowl this year, and maybe Birds Chiefs, run it back. Let's go. Let's do it.
Upset coach over there. Sorry, go Birds. But Bassil, before I get you out of here, man,
Birds, baby.
So many fans, tons of people looking forward to this, and I mean, just an absolutely massive card. Anything you'd like to say to everybody?
I appreciate everyone tuning in and watching, and don't underestimate this fight. It's on the early prelims, but it's on the early prelims for a reason. Starting off the show with a bang, like we did with Mickey Gall fight, and this one I'm going to be excited, ready to go, firing on all cylinders, and tune in from start to finish. It's going to be a banger.
I've seen a lot of things in life. I've never seen a boring Bassil Hafez fight. El Habibi, thank you.
Thank you, bro.
Kick some butt.
El Habibi, it's like almost El Perfecto.
Ooh, a little Bill Howard-gio.